Hello everyone to the stream and welcome. I am here making this stream specifically for Dark Souls 3 PvP. I really would like to see some new shit because I am very sick and tired of seeing all these Dark Wraith sword spammers. I'm sick and tired of seeing all these fucking Havel shield spammers and hiding turtles and all sorts of shit. I am absolutely sick of it. I want to see the real Dark Souls, like Dark Souls 1 come back PvP. I really would like to, because it's just crap. Dark Souls 3 PvP is crap, and everyone knows it except the spammers. So, I'm making this video for everyone to just witness some of the bullshit that we Dark Soul PvPers have to go through, and hopefully understand the different things that need to be done in order for PvP to actually be fun again, because it's totally one-sided when you go against a spammer, heavy or dexterity builds. Casters have always been OP. There's nothing you really can do about it. Just don't get hit, you know. But for the melee, it's ridiculous. I mean, we got people who use weapons such as, I'm going to show you a few, like these weapons here. These are a perfect example. They are used mostly with electricity or bleed resistance, and they are constantly spammed with their special ability, which does a swirl, and then it allows it to swirl again and again and again. It uses mana, but it also works when you have no stamina, and it also continues to work when you have no mana. It's very ridiculous. Other weapons. Mostly the dual weapons are the weapons that people spam. Other weapons that people spam are single swords. Constantly hitting the R1 button does not make you cool. Okay? Not make you cool. Doing this all the freaking time does not make you cool. You are not a good PvPer if you constantly hit the freaking R1 all the time. Be more strategic is all we're asking. And this is a shout out from all Dark Soul players. We just want to see more strategical battles where people actually have the right to gloat about their fight, instead of sitting there giving us the emotes after sitting there and spamming us with Dark Wraith weapons, or vice versa. So, I am doing Fight Club. I'm participating in Fight Clubs. I hope this is a Fight Club. And I'm going to show you some of the moves that people just constantly do in PvP. And it's ridiculous. Other things is ganking. It's one thing to go into a host's place and invade and get ganked by several phantoms. It's another for 3 or 4 fucking invaders to gank one host or 2 phantoms. Or one host and a phantom. So, yeah, let's just watch here for a minute and experience some of the crap that people do on PvP. There's a good weapon right there. That weapon is a boss weapon, and it is spammed ridiculously for its spin attack. There you go. That was a strategical fight right there. He did the right thing instead of spamming again. Now we're gonna see, another one. A heavy weapon that is commonly used. This big fat obsidian sword is ridiculous. It has the specialty of being a flat plank that slams down with ridiculous range. And if you got crappy internet, then you have to be like 3 to 4 invaders or hosts, or in other words, avatars, away from the blade's tip in order for it not to hit you. The lag is quite ridiculous, but there's nothing we can do about that, especially cross-regional. That move right there. When you hit that move and you do the heavy with it, it definitely makes it very difficult, and people love to spam it. Ooh. There you go. See, I'm glad to see this here. This is a good fight. Neither of them are spamming, and neither of them are being cheap assholes. They're being legit about their weapons. I really appreciate this fight. Oh, we got a caster, and he's using... Yeah, he's using the weapons I was just talking about. When he goes into the fight, you will see what I'm talking about. And it is some bullshit. And then he's got that weapon. That weapon is a good chasing weapon. It has been carried over from all the Dark Souls, and it is Ornstein's spear. Now, the shitty thing about it is people treat it as a spamming ability in this game because it has the ability to charge forward like a lance and then shoot a lightning bolt out. And people do this repetitively to get a range combat win. So they use it like Soul Arrow constantly. It drives me insane. And it drives a lot of other players insane too. Nice fight. There you go. There's someone right there. The host is a Dark Wraith spammer. You can tell because he's using a Dark Wraith sword, but he guarantee you isn't going to do anything but swing it like this. Over and over and over again.
I love you. Oh, give him the hug.
Apparently it's my turn. Let's go. Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to show you too much since it is my turn, so we'll just say hello to him. There you go, see, there's some spamming right there. Spamming a heavy fucking great sword. And he's lagging. Come here, you little shit. Great Crystal Soul Spear. That weapon there is spammed ridiculously for that range attack. It is quite insane. It pisses me off redonkulously. Oh, nice move.
How redonkulous?
Gotcha. We traded. Good fight. Good fight. I just shot Nerdy Mutant in the fucking heart for being a dick. Alright, moving on. But you know, seriously guys, I'm not trying to roast too badly because yeah, I know, people have the free will to do whatever the fuck they want on their video games. But for everyone's sake, and for the game's sake, because it will die off if this PvP continues, please, be more strategic about your fucking fighting. You saw that I spam my Warden Blades a couple of times to hit him, but that's only because I spammed it till my dexterity was gone. Now you saw that I switched weapons. This is called strategic fighting. I could have waited for my dexterity or my stamina to grow back up and continue to spam because I had him. But why would I do that? I'm not a spammer. I'm not a dick. I want a fair fight, and that was a fair fight. You saw me trade. It was a great fight. I'm very proud of that fight. I'm not the greatest with 1v1s. I need to get better, but, you know, I have advantages. And plus, I don't use a shield. People who use a shield in Dark Souls is officially not capable of playing Dark Souls properly. If you cannot learn how to play without a shield out of PvP, I mean, you can use a shield, I suppose, if you really want to. They are in the games. But personally, for the people who have been here since Dark Souls 1, really should be able to fucking do it without a shield. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm not getting on that one. What I don't like is people, and a lot of people don't like this, is when people sit behind a shield, such as a tower shield, like the Havel shield. That is a ridiculous fucking shield to break through. You need a heavy-ass weapon to slam through it in order to poise you, and shields, when you get poised, you're stuck for a second, and someone can do an animation on you, which will kill you in most cases. So why use a shield? I don't know. I guess it does protect you from certain things, but it doesn't protect you from everything, and it's more of a liability. So it's up to you. I'm not harshing too bad on that one, but it's the spamming that drives me insane, especially that Uchigatana. The Uchigatana and the washing pole have been in the game since Dark Souls 1, and I gotta say, that spam right there is the most ridiculous bleed and the most ridiculous lag I have ever experienced throughout all the games. And yes, I've played them all except Demon Souls. And yeah, it's just insanity. It's not a fair fight. The Uchigatana and washing pole at the moment in Dark Souls 3 are broken. So in PvP, did you see that? In PvP, he took no damage and he got hit. And fuck you, that wasn't a fair fight. You don't get to emote, piece of shit. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And I don't like it. Who's that for? Who's that for? And I just wish, for the game's sake, that people would, you know, respect some strategic fighting. That's all I'm asking. Just some strategic fighting. Bring it back. Dark Souls 1 PvP was fucking awesome. Sure, the Wrath of God spammers were a pain in the ass. Yes, the fucking Scimitar, or no, not Scimitar, the Falchion spammers were a pain in the ass. But, you know, those were the only problems. The rest of PvP was great. Now that we got weapons like that out there, the Exile Greatsword, where they can fly backwards with their specialty, people spam that. People spam the range, they abuse their weapons. They don't use it for a good purpose, they just use it to get you there. And it's bad, because that's what the other fights are for. You are fine. And it's really bad, you know. And I think I'm not being out of the box here too badly. I think I'm being rather legit, and I think I'm being rather honest when I say almost the entire population from Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2 wants some legit PvP. They are tired of getting ganked, and they are tired of the spamming. And that's all I'm gonna do for this video. Thank you for watching. I know I reamed your guys' asses, and I'm sorry. Normally I'm not like this, but you know, I want my PvP to be fun again. And everyone else does too, I'm pretty sure. So until then, pie for you into the face.
Die, you monster!